Okay, guys, so one of the questions that was asked was, is waxing better than shaving? Duh! Waxing is definitely better than shaving because waxing pulls all the hair from the root and just leaving that smooth surface, rather than when you're shaving, it's not really taking that hair out the root. So it's like you're just trimming your hairs, which are eventually going to grow back way quicker. So I always tell my girlies, once you start waxing, please stay consistent, because if you go back and forth with waxing and shaving, it's not going to be a good consistency, good combo. Then your hair growth is going to be confused. Like, oh my God, are you shaving me from the root? Or from the top, or are you trying to wax me from the root? So definitely waxing is better. My next question is, does waxing hurt? So really, I don't think waxing hurts. It can be a discomfort, yes, but as far as pain level, everyone has different pain levels. So it just depends person to person. There is numbing creams available for you guys to use for your service. So don't be alarmed. Like, there is, creams, and just it gets better. Like, you're not always gonna feel the pain level of a wax when you're so consistent. Your body's gonna be used to it. It's gonna be like, okay. But of course, if it's your first time, yeah, you're gonna feel some type of pain level, maybe a 4, maybe a 3 out of 10, so yeah. The next question is, how long do waxing results last? Now, I always tell my clients, if you're just now starting out and you haven't been consistent, I always say at least 3 to 4 weeks. So during that week 3, your hair is going to start to rise and come out of that root area. It may not be a lot to wax needed, because of course for your wax you need at least a grain of rice. It has to look like at least a grain of rice in order for you to get waxed. But if you're not consistent, you're just starting, your hair could grow back in the 3 weeks. But if you're consistent, then your hairs can start to grow back 4 to 6 weeks, or 6 weeks, 7 weeks. So it just depends on how consistent you are, how your hair gets used to that wax, and may not even grow. It actually helps to thin out that hair and not make it so that it's growing back so quickly. So definitely consider waxing, y'all. Okay, so I have a question about, how should I prepare for my waxing appointment? Y'all, there's so many ways that I want you guys to prepare. Exfoliating can definitely help with your service prior to coming to us. So definitely, like I said, make sure your hair growth is about 1 to 4 inches long. So that's like a grain of rice. Like, if you could put a rice, one rice grain next to your hair and it's that length, that's perfect. Also, I would say exfoliate 24 to 48 hours before your appointment. That will just help cleanse that dead skin, exfoliate that dead skin in that area, which can help for an easier pull. Also, avoid like any extra chemicals, as far as like oils, butters in that area, just because that causes us to have to really cleanse that area, even though we are cleansing that area, but really cleansing that area to kind of get those butters and oils out of your skin before we start the process. Also, I do tell you guys to wear like loose clothing. Like, don't come back and be like you're gonna wear these tight-o undies after you get waxed, so definitely do that as far as attire. Okay, the next question is, so will waxing make your hair grow back thicker or darker? So no, it does not make your hair grow back thicker or darker. So we're waxing to remove from the root, which actually causes the hair to grow back finer and softer. So it's not going to be thicker or darker for your hair to grow back. I know a lot of people think, oh, is it going to grow back because my hair is going to be darker or thicker? No, that does not how it works. It's a myth. Ask your Esties out there, okay? So yes. So another question is, can I wax during my period? I know there is other estheticians that don't like for, you guys to be on your period before you get waxed, but me, I'm okay with it. Wear a tampon to your appointment. The only thing that I do tell you guys is, be prepared for you to be a little sensitive during that time. So it is very sensitive down there, guys, like super sensitive. So it's up to your pain level if you can take that, you know? So that is just a reminder for you guys. My next question is, how often should I wax? So for most people, 4 to 6 weeks. If you're just starting out, I would say 3 to 4 weeks to consistently wax. Book those monthly appointments, and that will help with that area. Sticking to the waxing will help make it thinner and smoother on that area as well. So consistency. Okay, guys, I'm going to answer one last question. It says, can I wax while pregnant? Yes, you can wax while pregnant. I advise it. When I was pregnant, it is sensitive. You are sensitive while you are pregnant, so it does depend on your pain level. But for me, it comes to a point where you can't even see under your belly to even wax yourself. So, or even, wax yourself. So I would definitely say go see an esthetician, licensed professional waxer, to get that area waxed for you and cleanse up. And before you give birth, you do want it to be clean, or the doctor will snip. So definitely stay consistent with waxing, just consistency, so you don't have to start the growth process over. And it's very safe to get waxed while pregnant. Just tell your esthetician as well, because if they are using certain oils, you may be more sensitive to it or can't use those oils while you are pregnant. So definitely inform your waxer so they know. Okay, guys, I got one more question and then I'm going to go. So, is it safe to wax if I have ingrown hairs? Yes, it is safe to wax while you have ingrown hairs, but I do tell my clients to prevent that for the future. Exfoliate. Ingrown hairs can come by shaving, even waxing too, but it's a hair going into the next hair follicle, so it's getting stuck there, which is causing irritation, and it's causing a lesion right there. Okay, so definitely exfoliate. The more you exfoliate that hair is out, the more it will stick out and not go into the next hair follicle. So I always tell my clients, like, yes, you can still wax while you have an ingrown. I can take them out for you during your appointment with us, but when you're at home, it is so important for you to do that at home care. So when you come here that one time out the month, I'm only seeing you guys one time, it will get better over time. So yeah, guys, if you guys have any more questions about waxing, let me know. I feel free to answer them for you guys, and I hope this video somewhat answers some questions you may have before your wax appointment. All right, bye guys.